Alright, what is up, everybody? It is Thursday. I am losing track of the days this week. So, SPY seems to be right in the middle of yesterday's range here. I mean, literally right in the middle of it here, so I'm certainly not expecting too much trend-wise here. And really just, you can say we started a downtrend, I guess. I mean, we broke the uptrend, we did. We made a new low here. Definitively with the news yesterday here, and kind of tried to recover some in the after hours here, but looks like we're pulling back up here. Going into the open, not expecting anything but sideways again here. I got some trades I'm looking at here right at the bell. Let's see. MRK is number one, but I am certainly going to have a few others here. Looking at LRCX, looking at MU. LRCX might leave without me, unfortunately. Might not get that one. We'll have to wait for some pullbacks on it. But MRK seems to be number one right now. We just printed a 52 here, and I'm looking for breakouts at 48. That's MU giving me an alert, and it looks like MRK is going to be spiking without me here. So might get screwed on that one too. Jesus, and MU's going to go without me too. Come on, man. And there goes MRK, there goes all this stuff. See what happens. Hopefully it doesn't just bust without me, but I mean, if it goes, it goes. Can't help it, can't stop it. Shit. Okay, we're in on MU. May have jumped the gun here. I'm gonna give it VWAP. I kind of screwed myself here. I definitely jumped the gun on this one. I didn't mean to get too much too big too soon here without managing risk or anything. I'll give it VWAP though. I mean, it seems like it's trying to bust here, but it's not really finding it. Okay. We can bust 45, that's what I'd like to see. I got 44.80 as next point of support here. I'm also reducing my risk a little bit. Alright, so it looks like it's helping a little bit here. Come on, dude, keep running for me. Okay, I want to get a PayPal short underneath the low of day here, so it looks like 79. 79. Just gonna like 20 cents here, so I'll go 250 on it. And I got 200. At low day, obviously. MU stopped me out. That's too bad. I got 57 as the level to beat here. Jeez, I can't get big at all here. I'm gonna go for the scalp breakdown here on this. It's a pretty big level in Home Depot here. Coming all the way back to this pivot point back here. Low of that was 67, low of this was 12. Low of yesterday was 57. So we did bust it a little bit. Alright, well, PayPal not happening. Alright, well, market's selling off pretty good here. Definitely a weak open. Jesus. PayPal with a major failed breakdown there. That thing is ripping up. Holy cow, PayPal is squeezing really hard. Look at that candle. I was definitely thinking short here, but oh my god. I guess that's what happens. LRCX might be giving me a reason to get short here. It's pulling up to higher time frame level and looks like it's failing a little bit here. Jesus. This one's a wide spread. I am looking for shorts at this level. Home Depot, I'm changing everything too, because it's giving me a nice little spot to work with. 68, so 66. And what am I going to do? Take 20 shares here? I think I'm going to wait for a better risk reward opportunity here. I'd like to get a little bigger on it. I mean, looks like at most I might be trading 50 shares on it. Looks like Home Depot's all we got for the moment. He's coming back down here. Okay, I'm gonna go for a scalp and an LT in one. So the LT is gonna be 100. The scalp can be 20 cents. So 350. Going for the re-short. I'm adding an LT onto the Home Depot trade. Some names moving up pretty good here now. I mean, MU, I guess it'll do something if it's going to do something. I'll need to keep an eye on it. Ah, shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Twilio is kind of interesting to me. Might be a good long. I'm looking for... I think I am going to take Twilio there. I think I'm going to take Twilio at high day. Bigger breakout is going to be much higher on it. Jeez, I'm getting 105. I'm just going to hold point here. So I'm getting long into a higher time frame spot with the market being like this here. So I definitely don't need to put too much risk on. 105.60 is the actual breakout spot I'm looking for. Yes, 59. So 61 will be the other ad. Looks pretty good. Got some momentum. We got a nice little flag working here. Then I believe I'm going to go 50 up at high day. So we're going to let that one go. Interestingly, PayPal is coming all the way back. Oh, come on. I'm gonna go for a scalp breakdown here. I might be risking the whole number here. Let's see what it does right now. If it can hold underneath the whole number, I will treat that as stop. So far it seems like yes. Printing ones. It's not getting above this 103. It's holding underneath pretty well here. That's Twilio. What happened? I'm not getting filled. I'm not getting filled. Why am I not getting filled? That's probably why I'm not getting filled. Oh, come on, man. Fill me. Long a little bit on Twilio here. Stop loss on PayPal is going to be pretty nice. Whole number worked really well here. Market's still weak. Twilio creeping up here. Doing okay. We're in on PayPal here. Stop loss is going to be above. Market's still weak. PayPal's seeing a lot of put volume coming in right now. That's PM. PayPal pretty slow here. Looking for 50. I need 50. And stop will be just above break even here. Yeah, 85 I'm out. I think LRCX might actually be giving me something to do here. 267.50. 267.50, so I will be literally risking about a whole point here, maybe then some. So I'm getting short right here. I'm looking at this as a trap trade situation. This is a higher time frame range up here. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, I already have it. Never mind. There, that's what we want. Okay, we're good. Oh, come on, PayPal. Twilio's still doing okay. It's trying. Not sure what's gonna happen here with PayPal. Getting hung up pretty good down here. Okay. Really nice breakdown here. Next spot is 101.38. Okay, PayPal's giving me a pretty extended move here. I think I need to be taking some off on this. Don't want to get greedy. I want to give it that 1 candle, 1 minute candle. I think I'm going to. It's got reasons to keep moving, so I should just let it go. I need to let it be. Current take is still up at 61. I would absolutely hate to see it, but Home Depot not happening. And PayPal's creeping right on up. That sucks. Whatever. Damn, dude. I mean, look at this. Garbage. Okay, PM is giving me that case for entry here. See, yesterday's low of day and the breakdown point is at 15, so I'm going to split this up into 2. So we're going to go 19 as first entry. Wow, might not want to do that. Jesus, where's my risk? So we're gonna go 50, 55-ish, so we'll be risking about 40 cents here, so can't get too big. So I think I'm gonna split this 75 and 75. Well, Merck was a total failure. So was Micron. Micron's squeezing up really hot too. Twilio really getting stuck up here. We are, you gotta be shitting me, dude. Do it to me. Man, I missed the Twilio ad. I cannot add much at all. Yeah, I am taking it though. Trying to get to a little bit more at 20. Man, he was gonna give me 2 shares. The RCX not looking too hot here. Found a little bounce, low bottom, low volume pullback. Not looking great. We'll be out above it. Oh, come on, dude. You're really not gonna fill me. Getting filled. That's Netflix. Okay, got the rest on Twilio here, so we got 60 shares on Twilio. Stop is going to be 104.50. Want to have it in just in case. Nothing's coming up on a breakout spot. I mean, it's a pretty big breakout spot. This 30 is going to be yesterday's high day, and then 75 is going to be a huge level. I think I'm just going to go for the 75 scalp up here. Oh, LRCX stopped me out. Disappointing there. Going for a pretty good pop here. It's a new high from over here, and coming down on me. Look at that spread. Look at that volume. That is 1 p.m. and looks like I'm gonna lose on Netflix. Or not. Oh my god. PM is gonna get me in. Not coming down on near enough volume here. 83.50 is the stop. So I'm gonna have 150 average cost of like 20, so yeah, I'm right on it. Internals finding a little bit of strength, it seems. Alright, Netflix is getting stuck up here pretty good. Twitter. What the heck is Twitter doing? Wow, Twitter finding some strength today. Okay, Netflix finally starting to move a little bit. I saw 70s hold pretty well here, so I'll switch it to 60. PM is definitely trying to make a move lower. Market might be finding a little bit of strength here. Let's see if Netflix can keep ripping for us. Twilio seems to be finding a little bit of trouble here. Might not give me what I want. I was risking about 60 cents here, so I mean, it's giving me about 60 cents. Yeah. Not losing money. PM is just pennies out from getting me in again on that second ad. Twilio rolling over and finding some volume on the downside here. Well, that candle's 66 here, so I got 47. I can go up a little bit. PayPal's very weird here. Super low volume on this come up. This is very strange price action. What's going on here? Something's getting ready to happen here, I feel like. RCX failing. That's going to have to give me a better setup than that, though. And we're trying here. That looks definitely failing. Okay, here's PayPal's move. If PayPal's going to stuff this move right here, I have entries. If it's going to stuff this move. Doesn't seem to be stuffing this move. Okay, I'm adding 75 on the LT here. I think I'm going to go for a scalp on this one, though, too. Stop loss might as well be 32, so I'll be getting in, risking like 15 cents. So I want 375, 300 on the scalp. The 17 has been a level that has been, it's been 2 different low days now, and could be 3 low days now. Now it's holding above the zone here. Could be a good long now. Giant failed breakdown. Looked like a huge breakdown getting ready to happen. Not doing it. He was about to stop me out. Yeesh. Not pretty today. And I'm just, oh, goddamn, dude. PayPal, I was up 100 plus on that, and PayPal just turned into a total bust. What are you gonna do? God, I feel like there's a short here, but I think I need to wait. I need to wait on it. I don't think it's a good idea to be taking it yet. I mean, it seems to be showing signs here. We made a new high day here. We're seeing some good volume on this pull down here. I mean, this was their chance to bring it back up again, didn't find anything. And we just saw a monster. I think that's a sell. I mean, we've been seeing nothing but red lately. So I'm wondering if there's a good entry underneath of this VWAP here too. $16. Okay, I'm gonna give this a little bit extra space here. We're not exactly coming down with a lot of momentum here. Okay, I'm starting a Google short here. 1293.50. 93.50. So I'm risking 4 points here. So I don't want to do anything bigger than 15 shares. And I might miss it. On Google. That's Google giving me an alert too. Google's got a pretty decent breakdown spot at 21. Pretty much this, pretty much this pivot point right here. I think I'm going to be going for a scalp underneath of this zone too. I very well might end up risking a pretty decent amount here, so I probably really can't get that much on it. Getting really tight down here. I also might want to put a stop in here just to make sure it's in. Anything printing above 97, I'm out of it. I mean, it's looking like it's still here. Testing above. Now we're not getting there. Seen a little bit of a stuff move here. $266.85. Spread's pretty wide here. I will risk high a day on this, so I'm pretty much risking 2 points. So I'm also going to go another 15 shares here. I'm also going to add to LRCX at 50. I want to get a little bit bigger on this one because I'm expecting it to be a nice little scalp breakdown too. And on that trade I might be risking an entire point. But I also want to do an LT add, so I'm going to add 10 on the LT and I'm going to go 40 on the scalp. Alright, see what happens. Google coming up on me. There is room to give. And Google hasn't seen much big tape action. PM's a little split here. A little bit of sells. Majority sells. Jesus, Google's just ripping on me. LRCX has been seeing some huge numbers going off. Wow, some really big numbers. And it looks like it might be busting high day here. Okay, 8 p.m. Well, another disappointing move. I mean, this is what I see on LRCX right now. We have pulled up to it, and now we're starting to hold above it. But it could easily just be a pullback, retest the level, fail and dump some more here. There's plenty of reasons for this to continue. Just a monster move here. Jesus, Google. Not giving me anything. got nothing right now. Not a thing. Yeah. Lots of losses today already. Alright, well, SPY is entering megaphone pattern again. Made a new low day, made a new high, fell in each and every direction, so looks like it's going to be a repeat of yesterday. Looking for scalps only at the moment until we can actually pick a direction. Internals overall are weak, holding underneath of 0, so scalps to the short side seem to be a little bit better. But of course, depends on what stock it is we're looking at. Might actually be decent here. Lots of W's. Lots of W's. That might be something. Interesting. Yeah, I might have to take like 2,000 shares. Don't want to do that. Google just not doing it. I guess the SPY is a big issue too here. Oh, you gotta be shitting me, dude. You have gotta be kidding me. Okay, I want 125 on this, and I also want to be in a scalp, so I'm gonna go 425. Sell. Because 300 is the scalp and the stop is the 24. Only 26 more shares. Okay. Well, we obviously got the SPY help. Not much of a breakdown at all here. It's not losing it yet, but it's not recovering yet either. Just kinda letting it be, I guess. Interesting here. Alright, PM's gotta bust 83 here for me to do anything to it. '83 stop moves to break even. Would be nice. Okay, well, now since everything is deciding to fail on me, looks like the short game is back on in places. 266.50. More than likely risking a lot here. I'm going 75 underneath this. Scalper bust. Stop loss is going to be above the whole number, so I should be right about on it here, considering the risk and the spread and just about any other possible variable here. Let's try to make a move. That was... what was that? Excuse me? Oh, I was looking at something completely wrong there. Hopefully we can keep running with this. Losing VWAP is always a big deal with these kind of stocks. Well, really with any stock. Especially with any stock that's been above VWAP the entire day. We either get one or two things happening. We either continue to see the buying or we see all the buyers get out. So far it looks pretty good for them getting out. I mean, if we can start finding some momentum here. Okay, well, looks like PM is going to pull up on me. Being an absolute jerk. God, look at this spread, dude. Ugh. Whatever, let them be. We are in what we need to be in. Plans are coming through. Just need to actually see some follow through. Come on. Need to see this under 266 to be looking to take off some. Changing this to 21. No sense in sitting in a trade that's not doing anything for me. This is their chance right now to be stuffing this thing lower here. Yeah, seeing some big buys down here. Fuck off. Dude. And the longer we hold on the review app, the better. I mean, I love seeing that. The whole number here. And it wouldn't have stopped me out either way. Come on, Maine. We have printed one, a couple. 2 orders underneath the whole number here. That's it. Can move my stop though. Hasn't printed anything in the 80s. RCX has got a lot of reasons to be moving lower, especially now that we got this pretty good price action to it. Only concern right now is there is not a lot of volume here. We aren't really confirming the downside. Don't do that. If we're gonna start a trend, let's continue the trend. Why does PayPal look like it's going to be a good short again? So now it's back around this 103, holding underneath a VWAP again, not finding enough volume to bring it back up. Why do I feel so scared to put a short trade on? Taking this trade. 102.80. 78 we are in. Stop loss is going to be probably somewhere around 20. So I mean, 100 is going to be right on it then. I'm not certain what to do here in PM. Not exactly holding underneath the 17 anymore. RCX doing okay. It really looks like it's getting ready to make another move higher. That's volume. I mean, this really doesn't look that bad. But do I want to be long something right now? It's also still underneath a higher time frame spot. Shouldn't do it. Shouldn't do it. I won't do it. I could be looking for reasons to add a little bit here and reduce my risk, which a low a day break would obviously be one. It's 9:30. What do I want to do here? I mean, the market looks good. It's not necessarily the PM looks good. I mean, we've got no volume on these downside moves here. I think I'm going to go for 100 added low a day here, and my new stop will be above here, so I'll have 175 average cost of maybe like 8. Yeah, that's about right on it. I feel like LRCX can be doing something a lot more than what it is doing here. I feel like it should be doing more than what it's doing here. I feel like this can continue to get a lot worse right now. SPY obviously getting worse. PayPal's gonna get me in. PayPal is going to get me in. There it is. Okay, taking off my scalp finally here in LRCX. Need to take my profits. Market definitely helping. Okay, good. I'm just glad it got me out. 15 shares I will still let go to 80 up here. Because now we got a failed break here. This could be right now. Okay, we got something. I like the spike. I like how it was on low volume. I like that it's a failed breakout, and I like that it's starting to engulf here. Alright, 14. I am adding 50. PayPal's not great looking. Super low volume move here. But fact remains, we are down here. That's a nice little fail break there too. I mean, that's not bad, but it's also not good. Alright, I don't like PM. I'm getting ready to get out of this. This thing needs to be going, not losing anything. And it's just not holding underneath anything. RCX will do what it's doing. I mean, I think we can do low a day and then some. We'll see what happens if we get there. SPY obviously weak. After hours low. That's after hours low down here. Almost yesterday's low. Then I don't know what this is here. PayPal's at 2 times RVOL right now. PM's at 1.6. LRCX is at 2. So we're a little above average on everything right now. SPY is at 1.6. Average range on SPY is at $1.60. And the SPY has gone, wow, what do you know, $1.60. Twitter could be a nice little pop. Not looking for it though. Okay, looking for PayPal to hold underneath of all this junk here. Looking for reasons to add. Market is definitely weak. There is no doubt about it. Home Depot might be giving me a new short setup soon. We'll have to wait for low day on it. Alright, well, way early in the day, we saw some hidden selling going on over at 103. Didn't see too much of it here, but we did see something funky going on. Tested above, got back underneath, and you can see it's still coming into play around here. I'm adding. Lots of confluence in this area. Well, PM is still not stopping me out. Dude, again, this volume. Come on. Look at how much this is absorbing. And now we are above it. Son of a bitch, dude. PM will be stopping me out any second. SPY ripping on us with volume is definitely not going to be a help. I mean, if the stock is going to be weak, the stock should be showing weakness, and PayPal is not exactly showing weakness here. We're at a good spot to find weakness. Question is, will we? SPY is not going to stop apparently till we touch VWAP. Walking away for a while. RCX is still just drifting lower. Come on. Twitter was a nice little breakout. Let's see what else we got. PM not doing anything. Such a slow move. I mean, the rip on this thing could be pretty good. Anyway, PayPal total bust. Micron not doing nothing. Google still going sideways. Lockheed, Home Depot. Twitter actually hit the reversal scanner. Well, I've been wondering when this move was going to happen in Twitter. Certainly didn't expect it today. I am looking for a move around 340 though. I mean, it's already gone so much though. Maybe tomorrow. Lockheed's just getting super tight in here. It's a very nice triangle breakout that doesn't look spectacular here. I think we got a short here in Lockheed. It's had this monster run up here. Yeah, I guess not too big, but at the same time, needs a pretty good pullback, and this is a pretty good spot to find it. I mean, it's been trying the past few days here. Hasn't been able to find it. Market is obviously overall weak here, and we are currently failing a breakout higher. The level to beat here is 90.24. I mean, it's going to be coming into play. I'm going to get a starter into this thing. This is too early. This would make much more sense. No. 30 shares because I plan on adding to it if it continues to work. During my little break that I just had, I told myself I keep taking these setups into higher time frame spots, which has been fine for the past couple of weeks. It's been working very well, but at the same time, I don't need to be putting my max risk on these initial starters into those higher time frame spots. I need to be using less size. The real breakdown is going to be obviously at the higher time frame spot, but we also got lower day to work with too. AMD finally pulling down. Interesting. crazy again. Second day in a row hitting my reversal scanner. It's 10 o'clock. $64.38 is one ATR here. So we just done the opposite. Right at yesterday's low day again. We got good patterns. It's not finding any volume on the downside. I'm gonna go for this one. Will be risking low of day, so it looks like I can go 350. Got capitulation volume. Certainly got overextended. With capitulation volume at a good higher time frame spot. The ATR is not there, but if it was going to continue to be weak, this is the spot that it would be finding that weakness with the volume, and we're not finding it. So it looks pretty done. I like it. Lockheed doesn't look like it's going to happen. This could be my last trade on the day. I mean, if it happens, it happens. It's going to suck, but if it happens, it happens. Oh, but that short is still there. Good volume kick. I want to see this thing at 15, so it's got to bust it. Interesting. Lots of stocks looking like they're breaking out to the upside right now. Baba's being one of them too. Out this last 15. Oh, come on. Keep popping. A rare opportunity to add to this if I want to. We're seeing some good volume into it. I think I am gonna. We'll see if we can get the fill. I don't want to give up too much on it. Got it. Alright. See if we can see a good pop here. Your stop is 87. Oh, dude. It's all over the place right now. Seeing a lot of green, but a lot of red too. Come on, give me something good. Still looking for 15 here. That is Twitter. Yeah, well, nothing to do there. Looks like we're getting pretty good here. You can see a nice pop here. I'm going to bust this trend line. Can we do it? Cats are being dumb. Well, that's a pretty disappointing one. I got some really good vol. Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking God, dude. Alright, I'm done. Just fuck off. That didn't stop me out either. Holy shit, man. Well, that's always fun, losing an extra 15 cents. I was looking pretty good here. And I just don't even know. Got some fantastic looking trades that just absolutely fell apart for me. I mean, the regime hasn't changed in the market. Everything seems to be a buy the dip scenario still. I mean, we just had one instance of a nice little pull down in the SPY. I mean, we had a pretty big sell-off. It was a big deal with China. And then today we started seeing some more sell-offs. So, I mean, absolutely nothing wrong with the idea of looking for shorts if the stocks themselves actually look like good shorts. So we had Micron here. Really nice triangle to work with. Came underneath the 50 retracement here. Popped above, failed, rolling over pretty hard here. Got underneath the zone yesterday. Looked like we were going to continue it. Headed right into this trend line here. So I was looking at low day here for a continuation. So 45.20. 45.20, we got it. Got 500 shares short. Had a nice move on me. Just totally ended up ripping on me. So, I mean, it's a loss. There's not much you can do about it. Then we had PayPal. PayPal, almost the same situation here, except in PayPal's case, we actually had a failed breakout higher. So PayPal looked even better than Micron. So started coming up into it, right with the trend line, and then some freak price action in after hours. No idea what happened here, but had a nice little range top to work with here. You see, I mean, there's a good 20-cent zone in here that was acting as pretty good support, and then pre-market was just opening right around it here, so almost got us started here, looking for this breakdown here, but I gave it a chance, and ended up squeezing super hard here. Just came right back down to it. I mean, I had a really nice move. It's got 250 shares short, average cost of 80. I mean, I was up 70 cents on this thing just about, and just gave up 50 cents on the pullback. I mean, and the SPY is doing this. I mean, the SPY's at low day, continuing lower, looking like it's dropping off even more. Only ended up taking 20 bucks out of that. I mean, I was up like $120 on it. Just no luck. Twilio. Twilio was, I mean, I traded Twilio correctly. Twilio has a huge trend line here that's coming into play. So I was looking for the big reversal here. So, I mean, it's coming up slowly in the past week here. And then yesterday we had that spike above, so I was like, okay, looks like we can continue to hold this uptrend that we got, maybe continue this reversal on the weekly. Thought we could get something back up above here. So Twilio coming up super strong here. Looking like it was, I mean, it held VWAP, had good volume coming up into it. I was like, all right, I'll get a starter going into the higher time frame level. So got the starter, super low volume pullback in here, but continue to hold higher. Got the ad, so I went for the ad on another new high day here, and I mean, at that point we were just a little bit out from the ultimate move I was looking for here, and then we just kind of died. I mean, I got out where I should have gotten out. Just didn't go for me. I mean, the market being weak obviously didn't help that, but if the stock itself is going to continue to look pretty strong, I will go for it. So I only lost 35 bucks on the trade. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I got two good intraday price action ads in here, but I need to also remember that we are still not at the higher time frame level, and the market is not supporting my thesis for the bull side, so I don't need to put that much risk on. So losing 34 bucks, it's fine. Totally okay with that. LRCX. LRCX having a monster run up here, just gapping, never really pulling back at all. So finally made a new high here, and then we started selling off pretty good. So I noticed these 2 days were coming down pretty good. I was like, all right, well, we got a nice range bottom here to work with. Maybe if this thing is going to continue, we can see some nice downside momentum. I mean, right away, where did I get in? So right away, it was gapping underneath of that range low here, came up to it, rejected it, came up to it again here with some low-ish volume, but once it got rejected, I was like, all right, looking, this is a trap share situation, market's weak overall, looks fantastic for a downside move here. Didn't find any volume down here. Got the entry on the 1 minute recovery here as it got back underneath this at 60, 55-ish. I mean, either way, just ripped on me. Just couldn't do anything. So later on, once the market continued to get weak here, got another nice entry. I mean, it just kept inching higher and inching higher. You can see on this new one here, didn't find any volume and then just started giving it up here. It's like, all right, well, we're back underneath the zone, back underneath the view app. We have failed to move higher, found no volume on the upside. Market is weak, looks fantastic. I mean, just no acceleration here. I mean, just this slow drifter. It didn't even stop me out where I wanted to stop out. So I'm going to give it a little bit back. But I mean, it was a decent win. Very slow win, but a win nonetheless. Got back involved with PayPal here. Market obviously continually weak. 10:30. I mean, we're at low of day. We were coming up on that 1 ATR here. Either way, had a really nice trend line triangle to work with. Nice little bottom held underneath the view app. Was getting underneath of the breakdown level that I was looking at. I mean, these trades look fantastic. I mean, just what the hell is the problem? We didn't see any volume on the downside, so there's problem number one. But the pullback to the confluence point, I mean, there's just mass resistance right here. Tapped it, made a new 1 minute candle low, I added a little bit, and then it just screwed me. And SPY was pulling up too, but I mean, these aren't bad trades. Netflix, just a disappointing scalp. I mean, coming up with huge volume into a massive breakout area. Just completely stuffed on me, dude. It's just killing me. Google was a little sketchy. I think I made a size mistake in Google because I keep talking about how I'm taking these trades into higher time frame levels. And Google looked great for it. Market obviously still weak. Took a low into it. I mean, 15 shares. I mean, I was risking about 4 points. I shouldn't be down $56. I should only be down like $30. I should have taken maybe 10 shares, if even. I mean, just no follow through. Nothing. And PM was a super dud too. Got this huge triangle that it's been making. We got this channel up here looking like it's losing the trend line. Come on. I mean, just a huge trend line that it was coming into play with. And it didn't find anything. Had this nice uptrend channel coming into it, just failed. Just been failing. For the past few days, few weeks, I've been looking at this long, and we never got it. So, considering the short, thought that the short was going to be here. So once again, got a nice little range to work with. A little low a day here, low a day here. Just a huge rejection right at the very open, coming right down into that level here. So once we made a new low a day, got a little bit of a starter. Couldn't go, stopped me out. Came right back down once again. Getting another little starter, going for the little scalp add down at this 17 breakdown. Absolutely nothing, just couldn't follow through. So stop out the scalp and then nothing on the LT either. MTC just screwed me. I didn't take bad trades today. Everything I took made sense. Everything I took, aside from Google, I mean, I don't know. I'm at a loss. I got no idea. Just couldn't catch a winner today. Bob is making a decent little move here. Either way, that's all I got for today. I'm just gonna go walk it off, do something else with my life. I mean, I just don't know. Maybe, I mean, the short side just isn't here yet in the market, it seems. I mean, let's take a look at it. Alright, so on the short side here, so we got a bunch of shorts yesterday, majority of them losses. Bunch of longs, couple of shorts, losses. Short, loss. Shorts, losses. Short, win. one short. Couple of shorts, losses. Short, loss. Short, win, tiny win. Short, tiny win. Short, loss. Short, loss. Short, loss. Short, tiny win. Short, loss, loss. Tiny wins. Alright, well, clearly we're seeing a pattern here. Short side is not in this market yet, so I don't need to be shorting any more garbage. So what did I short today? Shorted MU was a loss. Shorted PayPal was a tiny win. Shorted LCX was a decent win, but it was a loss at first. Shorted Google was a loss. Shorted PM, all losses. MTZ was long, didn't worry anyway. Alright, so now we know. Now it takes me being down $400 freaking dollars to figure it out. Short game is not on. Every dip is still being bought. Until the market regimes change, there is no reason to assume that it will be any differently. Until it is. But until it is, I need to avoid the shorts and only take the best possible short setups. And I mean, they were good short setups today. But do they deserve that much risk? I mean, they started off pretty nice. PayPal started off pretty nice. MU started off pretty nice. LRCX was pretty nice once we actually had some market conviction alongside of it, and we had more price action to work with. Alright. The short side is no more, so obviously the long side is the way to go. So that's going to be it for me today. Gonna fill in my stats, do my screenshots, and just go do something else. So thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow.